Welcome to the Central Iowa Sports Network's live coverage of the 2017 Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament from downtown Des Moines. It's 40 teams from the smallest towns to the biggest cities competing for 5 titles. CISN's coverage of the 2017 state tournament is brought to you by Mid-American Energy, CenturyLink, Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Now let's go courtside at Wells Fargo Arena for the play-by-play.
Live from Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines, CISN TV is proud to present the 2017 Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament. This evening, Pocahontas area, 25-1 on the season, will take on Center Point-Urbana, 22-3 in the Class 3A semifinal round action. The winner will meet Sioux Center in the Class 3A championship Saturday at 4 p.m. Hello, everyone. Alongside Pat O'Brien, I'm Brian Carlisle. Welcome to CISN, the #1 social streaming platform dedicated exclusively to local Iowa sports, CISN.TV. Today's broadcast is coming to you on the Mid-American Energy High School Girls Sports Network. Pat, let's get to this thing here. Pocahontas area, Center Point-Urbana. This is going to be a fun one. We got to see quite a track meet in game, the first 3A semifinal with Sioux Center and Cherokee. I don't think these two will disappoint either.
No, I think this is a game. You throw the stats out. This is the semifinals. This is not a math test where you line up 14, 15 girls on each side and the smartest kid always wins. That's not the way it works here. In sports, the best team does not always win. So what it's going to end up being, it's going to be the team that's been sweating and gutting it out on Saturdays, lifting weights at 6 a.m. on school days, studying film, and when you're in the gym, you're working with a purpose. Those are the kids that want to win, the ones that are out there working so hard. So that's going to be the team that advances on.
Yeah, and there's something to be said about experience. Pocahontas area, 5 seniors, they start. Over here on the other side, Adriana Catcher, a freshman, a sophomore, and Callan Fox, and then 3 juniors in Sis, Breck, and Woolridge. Those two, the sophomore, the freshman, this is a different cat here. Right. This is a different animal. These guys, they come out, they played very, very well. They're the defending state champs. So they come in here with a purpose, and they're gonna do their thing. Center Point, we called their game the other night or the other day, and fun basketball team here. The interesting thing for me is going to be the size thing. You and I have talked about it here a couple of different times. We're going to see that in the 2A side as well, and I think that's going to be evident here from the 3A game here as well with Woolridge and Fox for CPU. Can their bigs negate the speed and the 3-ball from Pocahontas area? That's kind of the intriguing matchup here for me.
Yeah, I think when you look at it, there's going to be a size difference at the post for Center Point-Urbana, but at the guard level, I mean, we've seen so many times where we thought, this team here is going to be totally dominated on the boards. We just called one earlier today. And, man, those little guards.
Oh, with Cascade, yes.
Cascade.
Yes.
And, man, they were all over, and they actually ended up out-rebounding the other team. So,
yeah, they ended up out-rebounding Trainer.
Right.
But I expect the same thing. I think we're going to see a lot. My idea or my assumption of what's going to be is you're going to see the ball rebounded well out of here from Pocahontas, and it's going to be a push. Center Point may end up just completely throwing us off and spinning around and ending up just feeding this post. It's going to be an attrition kind of game. We'll see what goes on here in just a little bit. But I tell you, we've seen some interesting games. Sioux Center, this one just prior to this, was just a wild one.
Right. I'm
up and down the court.
To see how Center Point handles the Pocahontas pressure.
Yes, and because they're going to come out with that thing. They pressed all day long, in their first game and then backed it off. Clear Lake had quite an interesting style. I think this will be not that style. I think this is going to be, we're going to play with you. We're going to see what we can do here. So we are getting ready to spin it over to our public address announcer for lineups and then starting lineups, and we'll be right back here.
As Iowans, we have much to be proud of. Whether you're on the court or in the stands, we all have the power to make Iowa stronger. Individually, each of our efforts are important, but together, we all rise to a better Iowa. So from the Iowa Farm Bureau
and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union,
Congratulations on a great season and good luck in your tournament games.
Hello, everyone, and are you ready for Iowa High School Girls 2017 State Tournament action? The winner of tonight's Class 3A semifinal game will advance to play Sioux Center for the Class 3A championship on Saturday, March 4th at 4 p.m. First of all, say hello to head coach Robert Mask and the Pocahontas area Indians. Now say hello to head coach Philip Klett and the Center Point-Urbana Stormin' Pointers. Let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches from each team, beginning with the Pocahontas area Indians. Number 11, Katie Birdie. Number 12, Ashlyn Whitehour. Number 14, Jocelyn Johnson. Number 15, Danielle Newman. Number 20, Bailey Vainreb. Number 23, Leah Aljetz. Number 32, Jill Vonamy. Number 35, Kaylee Shivers. Number 40, Elizabeth Rickey. And number 45, Kenzie Sullivan. The assistant coaches for Pocahontas area are Wayne Sunken, Sam Trumpold, and Brendan Ruffridge. And now, let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches for the Center Point-Urbana Stormin' Pointers. Number 3, Emily Drosty. Number 5, Carly Milliken. Number 10, Reagan Dufault. Number 11, Riley Clark. Number 13, Chloe Neighbor. Number 15, Bryn Hadsall. Number 20, Peyton Kriegel. Number 22, Maddie Wilson. Number 32, Sydney Bavers. And number 50, Sarah Simon. The assistant coaches for Center Point-Urbana are Doug Arnold and Andy Woolridge. And now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for tonight's starting lineups? For Pocahontas area, number 3, Faith Meyer. And for Center Point-Urbana, number 4, Adriana Catcher. For Pocahontas area, number 4, Peyton Jurlid. And for Center Point-Urbana, number 23, Lamaya Sisk. For Pocahontas area, number 5, Ellie Ruffridge. And for Center Point-Urbana, number 25, Olivia Brecht. For Pocahontas area, number 10, Grace Meyer. And for Center Point-Urbana, number 34, Allison Woolridge. For Pocahontas area, number 10, Olivia Allers. And for Center Point-Urbana, number 44, Callan Fox. The head coach for Pocahontas area is Robert Mask. The head coach for Center Point-Urbana is Philip Klett. The floor officials this evening are Todd Thompson, Kurt Walderbach, and Ben Hauge. Welcome, Pocahontas area and Center Point-Urbana, to the 2017 Iowa Girls Semifinal State Tournament.
Starting lineups are brought to you by Fairway Food Stores. Always shop Fairway's full-service meat counter for the best USDA choice beef, all natural pork and chicken. At Fairway, you'll find farm-fresh produce and all the groceries your family needs at affordable prices. Well, Pat, you and I have been talking about this one for quite a while. We'll get a chance now to get this thing going. Pocahontas area, Center Point-Urbana, Stormin' Pointers, Indians, Meyer, Jurlid, Ruffridge, Meyer, Eilers, Catcher, Sisk, Breck, Woolridge, and Fox. And we are at it, and here we go. Center Point-Urbana with the basketball. This will be Breck inside looking. Here's stolen away, and we're going to have a tie-up. And no, we're not. We're going to get the basketball to go up ahead to Ruffridge. Slides through, and out it goes. It'll stay Pocahontas basketball. And just what we thought, Going to push it right away.
Yeah, Ruffridge released on the shot. It just took too long to get the rebound secured.
There's Meyer. She's fouled by Breck. So Faith Meyer will head to the free throw line to see if they can get Pocahontas in the scoring column here.
Olivia Breck, her first, team foul number 1.
So Breck's first, team fouls
Pocahontas area, Faith Meyer,
first
shooting
as
2.
well.
We turn him off.
All right. Missed the first free throw. One more coming here. Good on the second. So 1-0 here in favor of Pocahontas. So Woolridge will stay in the point here. And then Fox kicks it up ahead to Catcher. Here we go now. Man-to-man defense here. Here's Sisk. Going to fire a 3. No good. Miss. Run out by Woolridge. And here Ruffridge up ahead to Meyer. So Faith Meyer going to get it to Ruffridge.
I'll tell you, it is physical out there right now.
It really is. They are looking to bumper off the game. Steal by Sisk. Up ahead, 2-on-1 here. Here's Jurlid. Other way, and that's the second foul on Brecht. That's going to be a huge foul right there. So Olivia Brecht with her second foul now and quickly off the bench.
The last 2 games that we've seen, 3 games, there's been foul after foul after foul. Right now, there's been a lot of contact, body, but nothing that's been putting anybody off the ball. So I like the way things are going right now.
Maddie Wilson into the lineup, number 22. And there's drive by Meyer, no good as she rebounds. Here's Ruffridge going to take her first 3, no good, front of the iron. Rebounded by Woolridge. Up ahead, looks to push. And a quick Faith Meyer on the knockaway. Here's Ruffridge with it now. Pocahontas going to call it. Back crosses. Going to go the other way.
That's the right call.
Ruffridge on the charge. That would be one that if she'd do it again, she would have pulled up.
Yeah, she would have. But right now at the beginning of the game, there's a lot of nerves. There's a lot of things going on.
2 team fouls here for CPU, 1 for Pocahontas area. And both of those are on Brecht here. Here's Sisk with it. There's Fox looking inside. She's looking to drive. Woolridge way out top. Here's Catcher. Still man-to-man here by Pocahontas area. Good defensive team. We have seen them. They are pretty solid.
Yep, absolutely.
Here's Sisk going to look to go on the drive. Wraps around Meyer, and good. 2-1, Center Point. So Faith Meyer will now handle the point. Ball going to be tipped away by Woolridge. It'll stay here. Allison Woolridge on that. A lot of action early, Pat. Not a lot of score.
Not a lot of score, but I'm starting to get tired already.
Here's Ruffridge. Wrap around to the corner. Ball fake. Right back out to her. 3 ball on the way. Good.
Money.
That's tough.
At warm-ups, she hit about 10 in a row right there in that exact same spot.
There's a ball tipped away, and there is Allers going down. Shot up and in by Woolridge. I didn't know if they were going to call something with contact.
Well,
instead they have a run out, and there's Allers. And the ball tipped away, and it's going to stay here as Meyer knocked it away.
If things stay consistent, you never know how things change within the game. It's going to be very physical.
Sisk out and Milliken in here for CPU. So now running the point will be Wilson. Crosses over, drive. Kiss up off the glass, no good. And that ball will hit Pocahontas' way. It was knocked out of bounds. So quickly into the center point lineup, number 10, Defoe. So Reagan Defoe. 6-4 your score here. Extending the defense here a little bit for the Stormer Pointers. Jurlid fires good. Peyton Jurlid. And if the 3 ball starts firing, I don't know that you're going to want to keep this up this long with getting a full court press against them.
Right.
9-4 your score. Here's Woolridge. Steps back out. She's looking to shoot. Nothing there.
Woolridge.
3 ball on the way. No good as catcher misses. And here is Meyer into the front court.
You got to call that.
There'll be a foul there on number 22, Wilson. Maddie Wilson on that foul and a little tripping.
And again, that's the second time today we've seen those knee pads come into play. She doesn't have those on.
She's happy she has them on right now.
That's going to be a 3.
Ruffridge fires. Uh-oh, she's starting to heat up. Ellie Ruffridge, 2 threes already.
She's almost matched her point total from the previous game.
11 game 1. So Ruffridge now with 6. Here's catcher fires, and there's going to be a bumping foul.
I like the way things are being called on the floor right now. There was a trip on that play right there, and you got to make that call.
So Whitehour on that foul. For Mid-American Energy, putting power in your hands means helping keep families safe. To learn more, visit midamericanenergy.com. So catcher shoots one more. 12-4 your score here. Good on that one. And here comes Ruffridge with it. Man-to-man here. Picked up by Wilson. Boy, she went all the way through. She could have probably shot that.
I'll tell you right now.
There'll be a foul on catcher.
I don't know why anybody would really want to play man-to-man so tight on her. There's no way you're going to steal the ball.
Well, the interesting part is, you know, she stands at 5'4" right now.
That's
she gets down. She gets down to about 4. She gets down to about 4 foot when she dribbles. And then that ball, that right there, it just makes it tough.
She's so quick.
And I think she's kind of single-handed said, you know what, I'm gonna get this thing going.
It's my time.
8 points for the senior. There's Wilson with it, and all of a sudden it's a 14-5 game here.
Center Point-Urbana, get the ball into where your strength is, down low, and see if you can't get a good basket down
Milliken
low.
off the far corner, and you put it down, and it's going to be a jump, and it's going to be Pocahontas area basketball. You bring it down into the guards, and they're all jumping it.
Yep, and that's been consistent in several games.
Jocelyn Johnson in. We're going to get a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back.
For most Iowa HealthLink members, if you signed up in April last year, you can change plans or keep things the way they are. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I'll probably check out all the plans again. I'm thinking about switching. I just want to make some healthy changes this year. Who do you have?
I'm staying with AmeriGroup. I get all the regular benefits plus lots of extras. Rewards for getting checkups and free Weight Watchers.
Wow, that sounds great. I'm going with AmeriGroup too.
Choose AmeriGroup. Call 1-800-338-8366 today.
All right, welcome back here, Wells Fargo Arena. We are 3:31 left here in the first quarter, 14-5 in favor of Pocahontas area. 3 of 4, shooting 75% from the three ball right now. That's kind of been your difference right here. So we're going to set a high ball screen here for Ruffridge. She sets it up and fires. Misses on that 3. Woolridge with the rebound. Ball tipped, stolen away. And stolen back by Sisk. Center Point-Urbana now will come into the front court here. Little quick, nice little runner.
That's a nice shot right there.
Let me assist. 14-7, and we're going to get a kick. Actually, I think on Wilson.
That ball was like rolling on the ground, and Ruffridge is still able to bounce it off the ground and keep going. It was like nothing ever happened.
So 14-7 your score. High ball screen here into the corner, swings it right back out into Johnson and back to Ruffridge. Into Johnson, 3 ball on the way. That one's going to be way long and out of bounds. Milliken did not secure it, knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Pocahontas
you don't expect
basketball.
them to be 2 feet long.
So Meyer to trigger, kicks it out to her sister, to Ruffridge. Sisk is guarding Ruffridge now. And a little bumping out of bounds as it goes off of Ruffridge, so it'll be CPU basketball. Wow, they got a handle on that. Meyer did.
They got a touch on everything.
Wilson running it up, kicks it out, and it's going to be off of CPU. Out of bounds as Defoe, it caroms off of her hand. Allers back into the game here for Pocahontas. And here's Ruffridge. Man-to-man here by Center Point. There's a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Woolridge. Missed by Eilers. And Woolridge surveying. Kicks it to Sisk. 3 ball by Wilson, no good. Ruffridge with the rebound. Quick ahead, quick hit. Jurlid, misses the bunny. Rebounded by Defoe. Good, solid rebound by Defoe. So the Storm and Pointers into the front court here. Wilson kicks it to the corner to Milliken.
Straight up man-to-man defense.
Just surveying, trying to see what they've got. Here's a kick to Sisk. Around to Milliken. Very patient is Center Point-Urbana.
Nice
Crossover,
move.
here's Woolridge. And she's fouled.
She's a load in there. I mean, she can go outside. She can handle the ball outside. She can go inside. She can dominate in there as well.
So Allison Woolridge will step to the free throw line to shoot 2. Always Shop Fairway's full-service meat counter for the best USDA choice beef, all natural pork and chicken. To learn more, visit fairway.com.
I think Woolridge is going to be the key of this game for Center Point-Urbana. Everything should go through her because they're going to have to collapse on defense. They're not going to be able to take her one-on-one.
Yeah, she's got to be your focal point here. And misses that free throw, rebounded by Meyer. Here comes pushed into the front court quickly is Pocahontas area. There's the cut. Jurlid. Meyer on the 3 ball. No good. Little long. Woolridge. Up ahead. Here comes into the front court is Catcher. 3 ball. No good. Ruffridge with the rebound. They just move it quickly, don't they?
Man-to-man defense for Center Point-Urbana as well.
So we're going to have a foul here as Faith Meyer was driving the lane. As we come up 44 seconds, under a minute here into this first quarter.
It's been a fast quarter because there hasn't been a lot of fouls called. What do we got?
5 on.
We got 8 fouls, I guess.
5 on Center Point and 3 on Pocahontas. The big one, though, is the 2 on the young lady from. And there's a 3 ball by Ellie Ruffridge. A little deep. She was standing out there by the D-League line. 17-8. Catcher kick one up quickly off the glass and in. Nice little runner. And it's 17-10. Meyer going to go on a drive, kicks it. Jurlid's going to fire her 3, no good. And there's Allers. And it'll be the foul on Grace Meyer.
Yep.
Yep, that'll be on Grace Meyer. That'll be her foul. That's her second, and she'll come out, and back into the game will be Whitehour. So Ashton Whitehour, number 12, into the contest here. Here comes your press. And they beat it well. Here comes Catcher. All the way to the rim and in. There was nobody in the middle. Here comes Ruffridge.
Yeah, they're
quickly.
waiting for her to.
And misses the 3 at the buzzer. And that's going to be a 17-12 score at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back to get ready for second quarter action.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history.
All right, welcome back here. Brian Carlisle, Pat O'Brien. A quick first quarter, 17-12 in favor of Pocahontas area. Ruffridge is started off hot for Pocahontas. Still looking to get everybody involved, doing a good job there, but she's hit threes.
Yep, she's hit a couple
Three threes so far.
3 out there. One of them was
deep, right in front of the center point.
Center point bench. And all you can do is look, say, hey, she's going to get her points. That's just the way it is. She's going to get hers. Try to work on everybody else and limit everybody else's shots.
Yeah, she's got 11 currently, leading everybody here in all the scoring categories. CPU will start with the basketball, and this will be catcher. Catcher cross court to Sis, looking inside for Fox. On the bench currently is Woolridge. There's a 3-ball on the way. Good rebound by catcher. She went and chased it down.
Well,
here's Sisk.
There was no Indians went after the ball. They expected somebody else to go get it.
So Milliken out top here. Ruffridge with her. Here's a high ball screen. Dump down, bucket. Bavers on the bucket for CPU, 17-14. High ball screen here for Ruffridge. Kicked in the corner, 3-ball on the way. Good. 3-ball by Whitehour. And I'm telling you, if they get everybody else involved, this is tough.
Well, that's what happens with the Pocahontas team right there.
They shoot over 40% from three-point land.
And they're at about 45 right now.
There's a jump ball right there as they tied up Fox. It's going to go Pocahontas' way. So Fox on the offensive board just wasn't able to get it off the Sisk miss, and then they tied her up. So 2014, 6:40 on your clock here in the second. Comes a high ball screen. Fires, good. Ruffridge starting to warm. As Whitehour is trying to steal it from Sisk there, wasn't able to. And it's now a 22-18 or 22-14 score here. And a turnover. Jurlid going to go on the run. And bucket. Up to 10. And we are going to get a timeout on the floor as I think Pocahontas is going to take a 30. We'll keep it right here for this.
That last shot that Ruffridge took was set up
The other side, we have 5 for catcher and then 4 for Sisk. It's just a quick hit. Everything's just so quick and precise with these guys. Center point, Woolridge back in the lineup with Fox. Actually, you're back to your 4 of 5 starters. Olivia Brecht back on the field on the floor as well.
Yeah, it's do or die time right here. They need to finish this last 6 minutes strong.
So let's see how it goes here. Man-to-man defense. Here's 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebounded by Faith Meyer. There's a miss in the corner by Bavers. Here's Woolridge. Kick to the corner. Didn't pass that shot up. And now you got Woolridge out on her. This might be a mismatch for Woolridge. This could be a little tough. As a 3-ball on the way. Good. Wow, that's a D-League 3 right there, folks.
That's 25 feet.
As she started, you can see she's got it in her eyes.
Well, yeah, you just look at her eyes. Look at her face. Nothing changes.
So now 27-14, and that puts her at 16 so far. Here's Brecht with it. Woolridge. Woolridge going to go. No, that's not. She pushed it away. 3-ball on the way, no good. Catcher, what a save.
Play.
Nice save. Here's Fox. Fox is going to fire one. No good. Rebounded by Ruffridge. Kick ahead to Jurlid. And scores on the ice up. For 15-point game, 29-14. We're going to take a full timeout. We'll be right back.
I'm
an environmentalist working hard to protect Iowa's natural resources.
I'm an employer committed to providing a safe workplace for Iowans.
I'm a farmer consistently producing quality products for consumers worldwide.
I'm an animal welfare advocate, protecting and promoting animal well-being in everything I do.
We're, Iowa hog farmers, and we care.
And we care.
integrity, hard work, discipline.
Hi, I'm Greg Schottenkirk, and for over 50 years, our dealerships have been built on these principles.
I'm Doug DeArmond, managing partner. For the last 12 years, we've shown Waukee a new way of doing business.
And now we're going to show Ford buyers in Indianola the same way.
Introducing the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Now 2 stores and 1 name to better serve you. SchottenkirkFord.com.
All right, welcome back here, folks, as Pocahontas area has pushed out to a 15-point lead, 29-14. If I'm CPU right here, I've got to go through number 3-4.
You have to. You got to. And I think it's smarter to work on the outside, on the inside, than it is on the outside. Let the interior game work your way out.
So Bavers pushes it. Here's Breck getting a high ball screen. Ball fake. Here she is now, as she backs it back out, not liking what she saw, so she's going to get out and redo. Here's Fox now. And that's a nice-looking shot right there. Kellen Fox with that bucket. 29-16 now. You're looking at 13. On the drive, and the foul. From behind, it looked like. Basket's good, and I think it's going to be on catcher. Yeah, I don't know that I've seen anything.
There must have been when she's going up. It's hard to see. You get a hand in the back and things like that. It's hard to see. But the way it's been called, that call right there seemed like it was a little ticky-tack.
So Sullivan, Kenzie Sullivan, number 45, into the Indians lineup here as Ruffridge shoots the free throw. Good. And she's looking to put 20 in this first half here the way she's going. 32-16, doubled up on center point here. There's Wilson. Wilson on the drive. No, just contact, but no foul. And as we've got a Pocahontas, it's a timeout as Ruffridge she was trying to take that charge, wasn't able to get it. We're just going to be a 30 here. So we'll keep it right here, though. An interesting. Anyway, so sitting here 32-16. 30-second timeout here by Pocahontas on the ball. For your CP center point, right now, you still got to look to get back inside.
Yeah.
You were doing it, and then you pulled it back out.
Well, there's a lot of game left, and I mean, that's not even worth talking about the score at this point.
Right.
Other than you don't have enough. So what can you do within your own system to get some points on the board?
Yep, so here we go. Pocahontas will take the basketball coming up on the 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. Wilson will come out and guard Ruffridge. Going to drive on catcher, and that will be a turnover here as she couldn't quite get that thing out of her hand, and down she went out of bounds.
That's happened a couple times where she drives that baseline and then spits it right out to that far wing.
So here's Breck. Olivia Breck into the front court here for CPU. There's a cut by Fox. Fox, kiss off the glass and good. And it's 32-18. Nice looking shot right there. Would have used the whole glass. There's a screen set. And a steal and then a push. And here comes Wilson. And there'll be a foul on Jurlid. Good hustle, but a great steal back here by Woolridge. Way to look up.
Yep. Yeah, and that's the type of things that you're going to have to do. So now you're right there. You put these two in, you're down to 12 points.
So shooting free throws here. We've number 22, Wilson, Maddie Wilson. Hey, basketball fans, save money while in Greater Des Moines. The Catch Des Moines Fun Pass features deals and discounts at places like Fong's Pizza, Science Center of Iowa, and MB2 Raceway. One coming here at the 3:33 mark. And does not fall. Meyer with the rebound. So Ruffridge will bring it up against Wilson as they're switching on everything out. And there's blocked by Fox. And then out of bounds off of Ruffridge's foot, and it'll go CPU's basketball. So Wilson will bring it up. 32-18 your score here. There's a drive by Woolridge. Cut off. Now nice back cut there. And let's see who it's going to go off of. It goes off of Wilson and out of bounds, and it will go to Pocahontas. So Wilson out, or Sullivan out, and Ahler's in here for CPU, or for Pocahontas.
And Sullivan came in, gave him about 2 or 3 really good minutes in there.
So Jerlid, hand off to Meyer. Meyer to Ruffridge.
Oh, yes.
She's seen it.
It was there.
3 ball on the way. Good. Ellie Ruffridge. And that puts her at 22 on the day here. She's now matched up one-on-one with Fox. Kicks to Woolridge. Breck ball fake. Drive. Kiss up off. No good. There's Woolridge on the rebound. Offensive putback. Good job by Woolridge.
Yeah, she had position in there. You just got to let her go so you don't foul.
Here's Ruffridge with it now.
Now look for the pass down low because they got to stay on top of her.
Right at the coming up on the 2-minute mark here. As she quick to the rim and missed it. A great job by catcher to just go by her and not foul her. And here's Woolridge into the front court. Crossover. And we're going to get a foul. See who they got here. Number 3, that'll be Faith Meyer on this foul. So Woolridge will be heading to the free throw line to shoot 2. From focusing on food safety to promoting animal care, protecting Iowa's natural resources to enhancing the quality of life in their communities, Iowa pig farmers are doing it right. To learn more, visit iowapork.org. So Milliken in and Bavers in. 1:54 on the clock. And that free throw is good. Cuts the lead to 13 here for Pocahontas. So into the front court they come. And they set a huge, about 2 or 3 screens there. And out of bounds off of Fox. And they run it. That was a nice looking set. They drop her down. They close the door after she slides through.
Yeah.
And you can't get to her at that point. And a foul right there as Ruffridge is fouled by Sisk. And Ruffridge, Ellie will be heading to the free throw line.
You know when they have those really small running backs, little scat backs, and they have them great big offensive lines. That's what that inbounds play was. You couldn't see where she was at.
First free throw good. For over 100 years, expertise and experience have made Lincoln Savings Bank the bank of choice for thousands of Iowans. Join with Lincoln Savings Bank as your lifelong financial partner. Ruffridge to shoot one more here. 14-point lead, 1:37 on the clock. And good. As they back out, now they're going to go play half court here. Whitehour will guard Breck out top. Bavers. Here's Fox. 3 ball on the way, no good by Breck. And now a push up ahead. Great save right there.
Hit it.
Yeah, she's going to let a 3 go and hits it. Ruffridge hits a 3, 40-22. Up on 1 minute here. Fox is going to fire one, no good. And Ruffridge with the rebound. And she's going to back it out here. Walk it up and go for one possibly?
Heck no, there's more possessions left.
Well, I don't know if that's what they're going to run here, though.
We're going to wait up. I don't know what the state record is for three-pointers in a game, but it might go down today.
Pocahontas area, 23-10 here in the quarter. And was already up 17-12 at that point. Here comes a high ball screen as she's going to go run right across. They're going to look for one. And you don't take the ball out of her hands if you don't have to.
Nope. And there's another one right there.
3 ball on the way. Good.
You got no chance. I mean,
wow. That is just incredible. 3 balls. Counts. Woolridge hits a 3 right at the
It's
buzzer.
a barrage of three-pointers out here.
43-25. We'll be right back.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homemakers on Douglas in Urbandale.
Ask anyone you know, they will tell you the best meat comes from Fairway. We take pride in our meat counter and choose nothing but the best choice beef for our customers. From ribeyes to ribs, chicken to brats, we have them all. From grilling season to crock-pot weather, we have you covered. Fairway, best at choice beef.
It's Truck Month at the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Get $12,000 off select new F-150s and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. $12,000 off select new F-150s. Or get 0% for 72 months. To bulk up fresh local trades, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. The Schottenkirk Experience, now available in Indianola. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com.
Welcome back here as at the half, Pocahontas area leads Center Point-Urbana 43-25. And Pat, you get your collective breath, but wow, what a first half.
Well, good Lord. I mean, what more can you say about the offense that Pocahontas is displaying out there today? And this is against a Center Point-Urbana team that is very good basketball team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good basketball team. But this is probably what Pocahontas has been doing all year. The defensive intensity that they are playing with is unmatched. I haven't seen that type of defense throughout these other games that we've watched.
Right. Right now, Ellie Ruffridge, 10 of 16 from the field, 7 or 11 in three-point range, 3 for 3 at the free throw line for 30 here in the first half. 30 of the 43 go through her. Peyton Jerlid, 7 points. And right now, when you and I had these guys earlier this year, or when we did these guys earlier this week, it was Grace Meyer kind of stepping aside was Ruffridge. Yep. Meyer had it. Right now, she hasn't had to do much. That doesn't mean they're not.
Right.
But they are doing everything on this is probably, in my eyes, the most unselfish basketball team. Like you were saying, somebody else does it. I'm going to go work myself down here, and I'm going to go get rebounds, and I'm going to play defense. And that's what this team does. These 5 seniors really, really complement each other well.
They have a mission. And their mission is not just to win this game. That's just part of the process. Their mission is in a couple days when it really matters. And they're set up very well to do it.
Yeah, speaking of that, actually, we'll talk about the 3A tournament right here. On the other side, in the championship, Sioux Center, when they beat Cherokee.
Right.
Will play the winner of these two teams Saturday, 4 o'clock, right here on the floor. And jump over to the other side. Let's look at, and you did already put that up there. But, you have 10 out of Woolridge, and we kind of figured that would be where they would go to. Well, but honestly, it's just been the touches. She's getting the touches, but she's getting the touches 25 feet from the floor.
And that's due to the pressure that Pocahontas is putting on all those kids.
Yes, absolutely.
So the more pressure you have, it pushes the ball further out.
Yeah, so we're going to see We're going to see how this thing keeps going here into the second half, and I'm curious if you're going to see maybe center Point-Urbana
Take
probably
the air out a little bit.
Well, you may take the air out, but I got to believe you're going to go box of one.
Well,
you got to put your best defender, which is probably Brecht or is Sisk, and you've got to just try to defend her and see what happens. You know, you see a lot of teams, they'll throw junk defenses at these teams.
Yeah.
You may see that same thing here. So we're going to go ahead and step aside for just a couple minutes, and we'll be back as we're putting some fairway things together here for some fun. And then we will be ready to get ready with second half action. You're listening and watching the 2017 Girls State Basketball Tournament live here from Wells Fargo.
Hey, it's annual enrollment for most Iowa HealthLink members. If you signed up in April last year, you can change plans or keep things the way they are. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I'll probably check out all the plans again. I'm thinking about switching. I just want to make some healthy changes this year. Who do you have?
I'm staying with AmeriGroup. I get all the regular benefits plus lots of extras. Rewards for getting checkups and free Weight Watchers.
Wow, that sounds great. I'm going with AmeriGroup too.
Choose AmeriGroup. Call 1-800-338-8366 today.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Honesty, integrity, hard work, discipline.
Hi, I'm Greg Schottenkirk, and for over 50 years, our dealerships have been built on these principles.
I'm Doug DeArmond, managing partner. For the last 12 years, we've shown Waukee a new way of doing business.
And now we're going to show Ford buyers in Indianola the same way.
Introducing the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Now 2 stores and 1 name to better serve you. SchottenkirkFord.com.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Environmentalist working hard to protect Iowa's natural resources.
I'm an employer committed to providing a safe workplace for Iowans.
I'm a farmer consistently producing quality products for consumers worldwide.
I'm an animal welfare advocate, protecting and promoting animal well-being in everything I do.
We're Iowa hog farmers, and we care.
And we care.
Welcome back here to Wells Fargo Arena. We're at the half. Pocahontas area leads 43-25 over Center Point-Urbana. And I'm going to kind of throw out some keys here, and you kind of give me what you're thinking as far as Center Point-Urbana first.
First and foremost, I think really forget what the score is right now and do the things that you think you need to do to score. Stay within the offense and things like that. But I still think they got to go down low as much as they can. If Pocahontas plays man-to-man defense, clear out one side and try and hit Woolridge down low and get that done.
So let me throw one other piece in there for CPU. You're down 18. One shot does not give you 18 points.
No.
You've got to work. Kind of what you and I have talked about a lot here at this tournament is you got to look at, you got 18. You got to win this quarter by at least 8 to 10 and get this thing under 10.
Yep, if you're at 10 or less, you got a shot.
And then past that point, you you live with what you've seen so far out of Ruffridge, but what you do worry about is if the Meyer sisters or Jurlid or even Whitehour, if they get hot and she now goes into distribution mode, then it's going to be opening it back up for her again. So you got to pick your poison if you're CPU. I will be very curious how Coach Klett does want to play this here for CPU, whether you're going to stick maybe Olivia Brecht or Sisk on her if they stay man-to-man. Maybe they jump into a 1-3-1. I'd be scared to really jump a zone here.
Well, the best thing for Center Point-Urbana was halftime, because that gives a little bit of cool down. So hopefully for them, Ruffridge doesn't come out and do the same thing she did in the first half in the second, because if she does, it's going to be a 25-point game.
Yeah, and we do know for sure as far as the we're looking at some stats or some highlights right now. Here comes a wrap. Here's one of those threes, and that was a long one.
Yeah,
that
thing
thing
was right in front
was
of the
out
bench.
there. Catcher, nice little drive right here. Kiss up off the glass. And then the push here again by Catcher. Here's the ball fake, drive, bucket. You know, she had a pretty solid first half, did Catcher. Here's a pass inside. Here's Fox on that little jumper. CPU did some nice things in that first half, but this young lady right here kind of stole the show.
Yeah, when you hit three-pointer after three-pointer like that, it just buries a team.
Kick in by Woolridge right there off the glass as well. So there's that nice dump down, kick right back to her, 3-ball on the way. The young lady she understands how to score.
You know, Woolridge, the junior, she's played well enough and has got a good enough stats to be an all-tournament team player.
Absolutely, another three right there. And then for good measure right there, boom. As Woolridge hits another one. 7 of 11 from three-point land there in the first half was Ruffridge. And of course, Woolridge right there at the end of the half as she launches a half-court shot. In it goes. CPU will start with the basketball here to start the second half. And we are back to the 5 starters for them. And we are back to the 5 starters for the Indians as well. Ruffridge, Meyer, Jurlid, Allers. And it is Catcher, Sisk, Breck, Woolridge, and Fox. And we're ready to go. So Catcher and Sisk will play catch. And we are ready to go here. Lamia Sisk out top. Backdoor screen stolen away by Ruffridge. And Pocahontas will walk it up here. That was almost hard for me to say. We haven't seen that a lot. Here's Meyer going to go on the drive. Kiss up off the glass and in for Faith Meyer.
You know, one of the things that kind of nullified Ruffridge in the last game was a taller, more lanky or longer defender. And I think that's what Center Point has done here.
Kiss off the glass by Woolridge as she gets the good position on the right block, and in it goes. For Mid-American Energy, putting power in your hands means helping keep families safe. To learn more, visit MidAmericanEnergy.com. Allison Woolridge to shoot. Misses that one, but inside position was Brecht on Jurlid. Here's Catcher. Little pull-up, little runner, no good. Is that Woolridge or Fox? That's Fox. And then it's going to be a tie-up.
I think they're going to call a foul. We had one tie-up and one.
We got one on the. Okay, which one do we got here? So we have the foul. That's actually going to be on Ruffridge, I believe.
No, I think it was a 4.
And then a nice set right there by Woolridge. Now Pocahontas area into the front court. Beating everybody is Jurlid. And she's going to draw the foul on Fox. So as they lull you to sleep the first time, they run out the second.
Well, Pocahontas is going to continue to want to push the ball because they're going to want to outscore Center Point-Urbana to the point where they can't get in.
Shooting 2 here will be Peyton Jurlid. Always Shop Fairway's full-service meat counter for the best USDA choice beef, all-natural pork and chicken. To learn more, visit fairway.com. Missed the first free throw. One more coming here from Jurlid, about an 80% free throw shooter, and she misses both, rebounded by Woolridge. No harm on that foul there if you're CPU. Sisk with it. Looking to go. Good spin move, nothing there. The help defense, I think, is probably the one thing that I
say the same thing. The help D is excellent.
Here's catcher. She fakes it. Yeah, sets it up again. Doesn't let it go. Fox with it. Ball knocked away. Allers. There's inside now to Woolridge. Pull up. No good. Rebounded by Allers. Giving it up to Ruffridge. Little bump and a foul, and she will head to the free throw line. Wow.
And her body control is excellent. Take the contact, throw it up off the glass.
Ruffridge shooting one. And good. Puts her to 33 on the day. 32 on the day. 33, there it is. 33 on the day so far. And we're at 19-point lead. There's a cut by catcher. Drop back out by Woolridge. Here's Brecht now. 3 ball on the way from her. No good. It's short. Oh, good move by catcher. Sisk, kiss up off the glass, and
that's going to stick. Oh.
No good. Kick to Ruffridge. Sisk couldn't buy that one if she tried. As Ruffridge gets a little deep, couldn't get that one to go. Here's Woolridge on the other side driving. And we're going the other way. Offensive foul as Woolridge. Faith Meyer stayed put, did not move. 5:47 on your clock here. Coach Maskey calling out the play here. Swing to Jerlid. Jerlid on the drive. She's open. Nice block from Woolridge. Now running the court. Here's Sisk. Going to be a little runner. She likes that shot. She gets her own rebound. And she's going to draw a foul. Allers on that foul. Hey, basketball fans, save money while in Greater Des Moines. The Catch Des Moines Fun Pass features deals and discounts at places like Fong's Pizza, Science Center of Iowa, and MB2 Raceway. Sisk hits that free throw.
So that's the fifth. So 5 points for Pocahontas, 5 points for Center Point-Urbana in this quarter. So now they're +1.
Here comes your full court press. And it will be a turnover. Here's Sisk. Kicks it up. Rebounded by Allers. And there's going to be a foul on Olivia Brecht as they are now going to try to put a press up here. And they are coming full here. This is,
Now notice that this, Pocahontas put somebody way in the back, and I think this is how you break the press.
You're going to have a foul here on Center Point-Urbana.
We've talked about a couple of the other teams. They put all 4 of them like inside the 3-point line.
That foul is on Sisk. That is her third.
Wow.
And the team fouls are starting to mount up here if you're CPU. The ball tipped away from Ruffridge, and you're going to get a foul on Brecht, and that's number 4.
Well, it's also foul number 6. So they're going to be shooting the 1-and-1 at 5 minutes basically in the third quarter.
Milliken in and Brecht out. She just really never got a chance to get really going in this game. She picked up too early.
One of those games. That's just.
We're going to be heading the other way. I think it's on Jerlid. Yes, it is. Foul on Peyton Jerlid. Her second. Team foul number 4 here in the quarter. And we're at just under 5 minutes. We've got 10 fouls called already.
Yeah.
Here is shot up and in by Fox. And boy, I heard a lot of screaming back here behind us. Ruffridge. Crossing over. Spot up. Good. 3-ball on the way, and it's good.
You can't stop it. You got to use 2 people.
Here's Sisk. She's going on the drive. Kiss up off the glass. Rebounded by Fox. And this is where CPU can hurt them.
Yeah. But when they come down on the one side, they get 3. You come down here, it's a -1 point every time you're having a possession.
So Caitlin Fox will shoot 2 here. From focusing on food safety to promoting animal care, protecting Iowa's natural resources, to enhancing the quality of life in their communities, Iowa pig farmers are doing it right. To learn more, visit iowapork.org.
And we had mentioned at the half that to go down low with your bigs and try and exploit that part of their defense is the way to get back in the game. Now they need to defend.
But you gotta somehow figure this out here, because you're not going to get the ball out of her hand. So here is Ruffridge with it, guarded by Catcher. High ball screen. Milliken on her now. Cross court. Meyer back to her sister. 3 on the way. Good. Grace Meyer with her 3. You got to pick a poison.
Yeah, and that's the poison that you'll take all day right there. That's the one you want to shoot.
Here's Catcher. Fox is going to fire. No good. Meyer with the basketball. Grace coming into the front court with it here. As now Woolridge is going to now go. Well, no, Woolridge is going to let her be here. Hand off to Faith. Here comes Grace. On the drive, kick up hard off the glass. And that was all changed because of Fox. Jurlid tried to take the charge, not able to. And then those two fall into the ground.
I think they both tried to hold each other up, and their shoestrings got tied together.
So Fox out. Wilson in here. And also Defoe is in. She gets the basketball. Turnover. Here's Jurlid.
That's a good job. Slow it down and get a good shot.
Hands off to Ruffridge. 3:13 on the clock here. High ball screen. The weave out top here. Real selective on what they want to do as those two run into each other. Pass down low, and Jurlid finishes. 56-35 here as CPU comes into the front court looking for Woolridge. They're into the corner to Defoe. Here's Woolridge. Not gonna cut this one loose. She is gonna drive. Wilson on the drive. Finish at the rim, no good. Rebounded out of there by Milliken.
Good, strong rebound.
Not going to let that one go. As the ball is tipped away, Jurlid. Here's Meyer on the run. And good, Faith Meyer.
That is a tough shot.
And timeout here on the floor. We're going to take a 30. We'll be right back.
Truck Month at the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Get $12,000 off select new F-150s and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. $12,000 off select new F-150s. Or get 0% for 72 months. To bulk up fresh local trades, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. The Schottenkirk Experience, now available in Indianola. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com.
All right, welcome back here, where we are 2:05 left here in the third quarter. It's 58-35 in favor of Pocahontas area. And it's 54% shooting from the field to 33 for CPU. That's kind of the tail of the tape right now.
Yeah.
And it will be CPU basketball as Wilson will bring it into the front court here. Maddie Wilson at the point. Here's Sisk with it. Back to her. There's Defoe looking for Wilson. Wilson to Sisk. And there's Woolridge. I got to believe she's got to find that post present somewhere here.
Yeah, but it's tough when you have your post all the way out on top.
We have an offensive foul here as Wilson was setting the screen, moving. So they're going to have one person only stay here with Ruffridge. They're not going to set up that press any longer. Walking it up. Here's Ruffridge. Wrap around off of Woolridge's leg. It'll stay there. I think we've seen that like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, she did that a lot the last game too.
There's Ruffridge. And she is fouled by Woolridge as she missed the shot. She had it there. She's saying it to herself, I had it. And she's going to step to the free throw line here.
Come back and hit 2 free throws here.
Shooting 2 will be Ellie Ruffridge, 89% on the season. For over 100 years, expertise and experience have made Lincoln Savings Bank the bank of choice for thousands of Iowans. Join with Lincoln Savings Bank as your lifelong financial partner. Shot up and in by Ruffridge.
Her free throw is exactly like her three-point shot.
Nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
As she hits 2 and pushes her total to 38. As her season high, as we were told, has been 41 so far on the season. So we'll see if she's able to at least eclipse that. Here's a swing to Defoe. Here's Breck. Got to have her on the floor. Woolridge doesn't let that one go. Crosses over, looks for something, nothing there. Gives it to Sisk. Good, hard-nosed defense right here out of Pocahontas. As a high ball screen was set by Wilson.
That was a screen.
As Jurlid was trying to get down there, couldn't get there in time. Here comes a screen by Allers. Great pass to Jurlid. Kicks it out. 3 ball on the way. No good. And there is Ruffridge with it. Pulls it back out, and somehow they end up with that rebound, and now they're going to pull it out here maybe for 1.
Shoot it. That's the right call.
As Jurlid is going to draw the foul here on Defoe, and I think Jurlid will be heading to the free throw line. Catcher back in, Wilson out here, as we're going to shoot 1 and 1 here for Peyton Jurlid. Shoots at about 80%.
It must be nice to have shooters. 80%, 89%.
Well, there's nobody in the starting. Well, Grace Meyer shoots it at 60. That's your low. High is, of course, Ruffridge at 89.
Yeah.
And then you have the other 3 are in the 70s.
So what's the team?
75.
That's probably leading the state.
So she makes
It's
2.
up there anyway.
And pushes this thing to a 25-point lead here. Here's Brecht into the front court. A swing to Defoe. Now catcher. You know, and it's amazing, but I'd really be curious to know how much they pride on their defensive effort.
Well, I bet you they do. I mean, you look at what they're doing.
That's great double team right there. Just up and over goes Woolridge. She got it in a great position, and you weren't going to stop that shot. Kick out. This one's not going to count. It will be no good. So at the end of the third quarter, your score 62-39 in favor of Pocahontas area. We'll be right back.
Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
All right, welcome back here. Brian Carlisle, Pat O'Brien, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter, where Pocahontas area has put up 62 so far here in the game and lead Center Point-Urbana 62-39. It's been pretty phenomenal shooting here so far. We're looking at 3-pointers for Pocahontas, 58%. They're shooting better from 3 than they are regular field goals here.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is Pocahontas is getting them in volume.
Yeah, and Center Point is what, 1 for 12 so far here? So here we go. Starting the fourth, it'll be Ruffridge. Brecht will have her. Going to set a high ball screen, going to go around. There's Meyer, kisses up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by catcher, and they are on the run. Here comes CPU. Into the corner, jump shot up, no good. And a rebound by Meyer. Here's Faith Meyer with it now, up to Ruffridge.
Now they're putting the tallest kid out there to try and keep her at bay.
Well, the problem with that, though, is she's not, speed-wise, she's not going to be able to. And they gave a 5-second call. Actually, Brecht gets the 5-second call on Ruffridge on that. So evidently she didn't break far enough apart, I guess. That was an interesting call.
Well, when the defender's behind you, the clock starts over.
There's catcher with it to Brecht, inside to Woolridge. Inside to Fox. As she makes enough space to just get the shot up.
I think you just keep going back to that high-low.
And now they'll bring the press to about three-quarter court against Ruffridge here. Into the corner, Jerlid going to fire, no good.
And Ruffridge is not even looking at the basket.
Hasn't even looked at it in about a minute or two. Woolridge fires, no good. Jerlid had it. Kiss up off the glass. Here's a rebound by Faith Meyer. Gives it to Ruffridge. And they are in no hurry whatsoever here. 21-point lead. Jerlid ball fake. Pull-up shot, no good. Ollers with the nice offside back rebound and a point and 2 points, 64-41.
This is what happens when you pay too much attention or so much attention to one, you forget about the others, and they'll hurt you too.
And there's a rebound by Fox, and we're going to get a timeout here for Center Point-Urbana, and it will be a full timeout. We'll take it with them.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Hey, it's annual enrollment for most Iowa HealthLink members. If you signed up in April last year, you can change plans or keep things the way they are. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I'll probably check out all the plans again. I'm thinking about switching. I just want to make some healthy changes this year. Who do you have?
I'm staying with AmeriGroup. I get all the regular benefits plus lots of extras. Rewards for getting checkups and free Weight Watchers.
Wow, that sounds great. I'm going with AmeriGroup too.
Choose AmeriGroup. Call 1-800-338-8366 today.
All right, welcome back here to Wells Fargo Arena. 6:08 on the clock here left in the fourth. A 21-point lead here. Here comes Ruffridge up the sideline. And she is bumped and knocked out of bounds. And she will head to the free throw line, and she will be shooting two now. So on Bavers on that foul. For Mid-American Energy, putting power in your hands means helping keep families safe. To learn more, visit midamericanenergy.com as Ruffridge hits the first free throw. One more coming here for the young lady. And it is good as well, and it pushes it to a 66-43 lead here. Brecht into the front court. Woolridge looking inside for Fox. And here she has it. Nice wrap around. Kiss up off the glass. No good. Rebounded. No, Sis is going to get that bucket. Great job by Woolridge.
That was a great offensive set for Center Point.
As here's your senior leadership right there. There's where get it up the court, get it right back into her hands and let her go. As Breck is guarding Ruffridge, hands it off here. Meyer to Meyer now. And they are burning some clock here. A lot of patience out of these three right here as they handle the ball. And she is going to head back to the free throw line. And if she does put both of these down, it will eclipse her best for the season here. She's sitting at 40 right here. Two coming here for Ellie Ruffridge. Good. One more to go. 5:09 on the clock here. 22-point lead currently by Pocahontas. And that will eclipse it. 42 here on the game for Ellie Ruffridge. And you and I have not mentioned it, but she is starting to get close to it.
Yep.
The scoring record here is 46 by Alexis Connolly back in 2014 by MOC Floyd Valley. And Ruffridge is getting close to that thing here. And there is a foul, and she's going to head back to the free throw line.
I think if you're Pocahontas, you just give her the ball.
Absolutely. Hey, basketball fans, save money while in Greater Des Moines. The Catch Des Moines Fun Pass features deals and discounts at places like Fong's Pizza, Science Center of Iowa, and MB2 Raceway. Ellie Ruffridge stepping to the free throw line. Sisk out. Milliken in here. First free throw, good.
She hasn't drawn iron one time on these free throws.
And one more free throw to go here. Good as well.
If you're a young basketball player, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, high school even, this is the type of player that you want to model your game
Woolridge,
after.
no good, but there's Fox on the rebound. Good on the putback. And here's Ruffridge with this one. Gives it up to Meyer. Cross court, as they're just now going to swing the basketball here. And this will be Bavers now, her chance to try to guard Ruffridge. A good steal here by Woolridge. And she's not able to finish it, but she does get the rebound back, and she's going to let a three go. No good. There's Bavers. Left hand, no good. Rebounded by Allers. And out of bounds, it'll be off of CPU. It'll stay here. It'll be Pocahontas basketball. Catcher is going to come back into the game, and Bavers will leave. And Grace Meyer to trigger. And there's going to be a foul. And so that will send Ellie Ruffridge right back to the free throw line.
I wish she had one of those pedometer things on that says how many steps you had and things like that.
Always shop Fairway's full-service meat counter for the best USDA choice beef, all-natural pork and chicken. To learn more, visit Fairway.com. One more here. She's got 45 on the day, and this one will tie it. So she's sitting at 46 and has tied.
I think it's 14 for 14.
Shot up,
line.
no good. Rebound by Brecht and in. Olivia Brecht gets on the scoreboard. And they're going to foul her. And guess who's heading back to the free throw line?
Well,
Ruffridge.
This is going to do it right here.
As she's going to shoot two and possibly set this record.
Well,
it has been a phenomenal effort by this young lady.
And it really, everything was from, and people think that she's a selfish, if you think that she's a selfish ball player, she's probably one of the most unselfish ball players you'll ever see.
She's only shown 3 assists here and 6 turnovers, but I tell you what, she's had a really good game. And there is your record. She just put up 47 here. One more free throw coming. So with 3:28 left on the clock, she has now put up 48 here on the day. And Pocahontas area leads 74-49 here. Looking inside here, trying to get it into Fox. That ball's going to be tipped. It'll stay here as it went off of Allers. So number 50, Sarah Simon, is going to get Callan Fox here. As we're going to probably start seeing some wholesale changes here in the next couple of minutes. Here's Woolridge. Woolridge left hand and foul. So Allison Woolridge will head to the free throw line. Grace Meyer on that foul. The team's 6th. So Allison Woolridge will shoot. First free throw good by the young lady.
I just told that 93 points is the all-time scoring record for 6-on-6. So
okay, thank you.
We had another.
We need about 4 more quarters. So now they are going to back that off. They do not want to mess with this any longer, so they're going to now, Pocahontas area will walk it up. And it's called out. Here we go. And it's just the old weave here. They're going to keep the ball away from center point. Here's Meyer, hands off to Ruffridge. Trying to hedge on Grace. Here's Faith with it. Going to come back across and hand off. Ruffridge going to drive, kick, jump shot, no good. And off of CPU and out of bounds as there was, I think, at least two of them fighting for the ball.
I think there was 3 center point kids trying to get that ball, and it was just all off fingertips.
So Pocahontas basketball. And this one will go, it'll stay here as well as Jurlid and Woolridge got tangled up. That's going to come. Here comes Allison Woolridge, and you're going to see wholesale changes here for Pocahontas area as well. And that's going to do it for this team as these 5 starters will be coming out. And I'll try to set the lineup here. I know it's Sullivan, number 45. Number 15 is Newman. Whitehour in as well. And we'll get the other one here in just a second. Here comes the screen. Also Vainreb. And there's a shot up and in by Kenzie Sullivan.
Yep.
And then also Drosty is in here as well. Number 11 is Clark. Bavers in. Here comes a shot up. It does not draw iron. Knocked around and saved by Defoe. And also Sarah Simon in. Here comes a jump shot up. Good by Reagan Defoe. Oh. And we got an injury here. I don't know what happened to her.
It's an ankle, it looks like.
But we're going to have some help come out here. So we will go take a quick timeout here, and we'll be back. Back here as they got Simon off to the sideline as she hurt the ankle, and we're going to get a 5-second call here on the inbounds as Newman was not able to get that thing in. So it'll be.
She has a brace on that ankle anyway, so obviously it was tender before.
Yeah, they're tending to her on the end of the bench there. So we'll keep at it here with the game coming up on the 2-minute mark here as Bavers hands off to Defoe, swinging it around to Clark. Milliken cutter is Drosty, and she misses the bunny, and here we come into the front court. Pocahontas Johnson. 3 ball on the way, no good. Missed out of there by Newman. So it'll be CPU basketball, 1:42 on the clock, 76-53, as we have seen just an awesome display of shooting here today by Ellie Ruffridge. Here's Drosty, no good. Good rebound by Bavers. Hits the cutter. Up with the left hand and in. And we're going to get subs here as Defoe hits that bucket, and she'll be leaving the contest now. Neighbor, Hansel, and Kriegel in for CPU. So this will be Johnson here for Pocahontas. 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the clock. 3 ball on the way, no good. There's rebound, and good by Kenzie Sullivan. She's been kind of a workhorse down there.
And she's not just getting minutes at the end of the game. She played in the first half. She's played in the game.
The senior will be shooting the free throw here, as we've got 4 more subs coming, and we'll get number 5 here in just a minute as Sullivan will be coming back out. Shivers. 32 is Vanemi, and that shot missed. Here's Droste with it now. Going on the drive, backs it back out. Kick off to Hadsel. Cutter his neighbor, stolen away. And good. Shot up and in by Shivers. And we've got one more sub coming as well, we got 2 subs coming. Shivers comes out. Into the game is Vainreb. And number 40, Elizabeth Rick. Number 40, Elizabeth Ricky is, actually.
And Shivers said, Coach, I just made a basket.
Here, Droste, she's going to fire. No, she's not. Kicks it out. All around we go. Droste with it. Coming up on 30 seconds here in the contest. Ball fake on a dribble drive. Kiss off the glass and good.
I like how this center Point-Urbana and the other ones, you know, they're still attacking the basket. They're playing the full game.
Get it into the front court here, and probably won't see another ball go up here if you're Pocahontas area. Except there's a turnover. So let's see if center Point-Urbana can get one up here. Clark into the front court. The launch, the shot up, no good.
That's what I was wondering.
And
so
that will do it.
8, so that's a record.
All right, that will do it here. As we'll keep it right here as we're gonna get ready for the award presentation as the teams shake hands, and then we'll talk about the couple of records that just got broke here. So we're in just a few seconds, but an impressive game here for Pocahontas.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what Pocahontas expects every single day out there. It's 80 points. They average, what were they averaging? They're averaging 80 points a game.
And they were right at it.
So they're right at their average.
You betcha, 80.2. They put 80 on the board here. But a couple of records did fall here. We'll talk about those here in just a few seconds. We're going to kick it over to our PA announcer.
In addition to receiving plaques, every participating player will receive a commemorative basketball provided by Iowa Farm Bureau, title sponsor of the Girls Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the Girls Athletic Union are Jean Berger and Karen Brown. Congratulations to head coach Philip Klett and the Storm and Pointers from Center Point-Urbana on an outstanding basketball season. Hey, Pocahontas area fans, your team advances to the Class 3A championship game where they will face Sioux Center on Saturday, March 4th at 4 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Pocahontas area's Ellie Ruffridge for setting the 5-on-5 state tournament single game 3-point record with 8 and the single game scoring record of 48, breaking the old mark of 46 set by Alexis Conaway of MOC Floyd Valley in 2014. Congratulations, Ellie Ruffridge.
And there you go here as you and I can talk a little bit about that here as we're going to put the wrap on this game. But a truly impressive game if you're looking at Pocahontas area.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can't feel good for the kid.
You betcha. So, like they said, 48 for the scoring record. She hit 8 3-pointers and single-handedly to a point carried Pocahontas to a win. So let's set up the Class 3A tournament real quick here. Saturday at 4 o'clock, the 3A championship. Sioux Center will take on this Pocahontas area team, and that thing could be a lot of fun. Great game coming up on that one. Tomorrow we'll have the 4A, 5A stuff, and then we'll get ready for some state championship stuff here. Pat, it's been a lot of fun here. We're going to put the wraps on this bad boy. It was quite a day here for basketball.
Absolutely, it was a lot of fun.
So we will we'll put the wrap on this thing. We hope you enjoyed today's live broadcast made possible by Mid-American Energy, Iowa Pork Producers, Fairway Foods, Atlantic Bottlers, CenturyLink, Schottenkirk Chevy of Waukee, Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola, G&L Clothing, and Westside Auto Pros. Well, that will do it here from Wells Fargo Arena, where Pocahontas area defeated Center Point-Urbana by the score of 80-59. Don't forget, the video replay of today's matchup will be available in its entirety later on CISN.TV, complete with all the highlights that you will read about tomorrow. So for Pat O'Brien and our crew, I'm Brian Carlisle. Thank you for watching. Join us tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. as Class 4A starts their semifinal action right here on CISN.TV.
Thanks for watching our live coverage of the 2017 Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament on Central Iowa Sports Network. You can check CISN.TV for a replay of this game. The free coverage of today's game brought to you on CISN by Mid-American Energy, CenturyLink, Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottling Company, and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. That's all for now from Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines.